Thank you. And welcome to Edmonton Extra Life Wrestling presents Community Chaos. Let's go to this for now. We are not going to be on this, we're not going to be here for long, because I'm going to block this over. At least on this end. Because I'm going to need boop. Okay, so that is right. Random number generator. Because kicking things off is the King of the Chaos tournament. A 16-man tournament where the winner receives something. Matter of fact, right now, from the raid, Mike was the winner of last year's King of the Chaos tournament. I'm going to go against my better judgment, because there are a few match types that I think are still kind of borked. We are going to set this up as a random tournament. Oh. It's only an 8-man tournament. Okay, well, that does kind of help things a little bit. But I do only need 8 numbers now instead of 16. I thought it was a 16-man tournament, which, yeah, that might have maybe gotten a little bit nutty. Damn, 71, not bad. Royal Rumble won't be an issue with this, Grim. Royal Rumble won't be an issue with this. So, first number is going to be 13. So that is 4, 8, 12. Entrant number 1. Man who's been on quite a slide. Edmonton Extra Life President, Just Cade. Entrant number 2. 27. Four, 8, 12, 15, 19, 23, and his first round opponent will be Travis. My best friend's younger brother, who the brothers were unable to capture the tag titles last time at the Royal Fumble. Will they have better luck this time? Will they have better luck in a singles tournament? Hard to say. Entrant number 3, number 16. So that's right after Masawa. It's Insane. Insane has entered the King of the Chaos tournament. His opponent will be number 28. Uh-oh. 4, 8, 12, 15, 19, 23. Oh, crap. I probably should have kept a note as to who was what. Or, like, who was what number. Because that might actually end up altering these. Oh, no. I should have been... That's on me. That's on me. I'll leave these 3 here, but what I have to do is every time I have to drop a number. So I've had 3 here, so there's 26. So sorry, entrant number 28. That's the wrong number. I should have remembered that. I have to do that. Entrant number 19. It's okay, we caught it early enough. It wouldn't be a wrestling event of mine without me making a few screw-ups. 19, 4, 8, 12, 15. Hey, Insane. You're facing Sheila again. You're facing Sheila again in the first round. Okay, we're back. So we got to bring this down to 25. Entrant number 5 is number 5. Makes it fairly easy. Braden. And Bray will be facing between 1 and 24. Number 19. 5, or 4, 8, 12, 15. Grimwolf. Entrant number 7. Number 13. Lisa, the former Edmonton Extra Life president. And the final member of the King of the Chaos tournament, 10. We will have a new King of the Chaos as random draw has Mike the Ref out of the tournament. On the other side of the bracket, from his brother, is Greg to round out the bracket. Finalize the matchups. Nope, I don't want to use or any of these. Can I? I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna hit square. Hopefully it lets me still watch the match. God damn it. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Is it seriously not gonna let me? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay. Okay, figured it out. Sorry, Cade, you haven't technically snapped your losing streak yet. Because I do have to fix that. Tournament. New. One-on-one. Random. Why is it like keeping me here? So let's try this again. Cade versus Travis. This was Insane and Sheila. Where'd you go? There you went. Okay, no, Grim was in this one. Oh, it's Braden, right. It's Braden and Grimwolf. Do not ask how we are making it through remembering this. And then finally, Lisa and Greg. Okay. Finalize matchups again. Here we go again. Select, toggle AI. Confirm. It is a steel cage match. Match is underway. No entrances. We are just getting right under the way here. Cade with a kick to the body. Travis with throwing some strikes back. Throwing a few more strikes. Hits him with the super kick. Rolls him over. Deadlift. Into German. Stomping away at the leg. Looking to take out the vertical base. Twisting up the arm and snapping the arm backwards. Working the arm bar. Travis is calling for the door to be opened. Official is taking his time with the lock. Jawbreaker. Off the ropes. Cheeky little leg drop, brother. Stomp, and now Travis, after calling for the ref to open the door, he's now starting to climb the cage. Kato slamming the knee into the cage. Gets him back down, and big time power bomb. What do you mean, game audio? What do you mean? Like, it's maxed right now. It's maxed in this, so I don't know what's going on. Snap suplex into a... I didn't see if pin or submit was available, but Travis went for it anyway. Like, it's coming through my TV fine. It seems like it's coming through my TV fine. And unless he left them up here, I think he took the headphones with him. So I don't have a headset anymore to check and see what's going on. Travis is looking to try and escape here. He's made it to the top, but Cade is in hot pursuit. Unless... No, that should be it. Let's just... Okay, well, I think that might have helped it. I don't know if it was maybe just me having to switch back and forth, but that seems like that's maybe picked it up a little bit. I don't know what caused it to change, but... maybe scene switching? I don't know. Big old King Kong knee from the top rope. Ducks the big head kick. Elbow to the knee. Working away at the knee again, trying to constantly take out that vertical base. Pops him up. Into a surfboard. And down and into a dragon sleeper. But just throws him away. So... by the gauge of that, I'm assuming their pin and sub is not on. Big knee in the corner. Up on the shoulders. And the thrill of the hunt. Oh, never mind. It's on, too. The skid continues for Cade as, after losing that title, he has not been able to get anything going for him as Travis moves on to the second round. Gotta wonder, is this where Cade maybe has to go to, like, Cade at the crossroads here, has to sort of figure out what he wants to do.
I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho.
Another feud that does not want to die. Insane and Sheila back at it again. This time in the underground. Match is underway, and Insane immediately eats a boot. Like, Sheila put them size 9s right through the mohawk. Big knee. I mean, it's in the underground, so it's probably fine. But I think also because it's more like Bloodsport doesn't really use weapons, so... Elbow and stomping away here again. Insane is in a bad way here. He is taking a clubber and then, gets her up though, and into a vertebreaker. Get some separation here and a standing shooting star. Now looking to do some work on it. Now looking to do some work himself here. Sheila gets out of it. And Sheila yeets him out of the ring. Ooh. And a knee to the face. Scoop into backbreaker. Backbreaker the second, and that is going to be it for the parade of backbreakers. Locks him up. Drags him back to the ring. Throws him into the ring. Well, probably a little easier to throw him into the ring like that without the ropes. Scoops him up, but... Alright. He's not going away, but he is in a bad way here, and Sheila is just been powering through him at this point. And Insane. See one, play one. Tosses her back into the ring. Go behind. Up. Just straight up. And, oof. Gnarly little slam on that there. Just mashing at his face, just grinding away at him here. Deadlift German. Deadlift German suplex is Dragon Screw. That's sort of the problem here that Insane's kind of having here is any little bit of momentum he gets, Sheila just clips him, clips the wings right out from, clips his wings there, and well, you're thriving in the tournament right now in this first round matchup against Insane in the underground, but calls up, thumbs down, boot to the gut. Is this it? Is this the KO? No! Insane gets out of it. And then a big ol' lariat. Stomp to the midsection. Punt. Didn't realize Insane played for the Cleveland Browns. Scoop. And ejection. Calls her up. Sheila gets out of it. It was like both of them have tried to put an end to this match, but spine! Spine on the mat. And into the bite. Just stretching and wrenching, and Insane has no choice. He taps. Punt. On to the second round, Sheila goes. Sheila will face Travis in the second round. No idea what the match is going to be, though. That part, I can't tell you. Because I don't know. It could be the underground again. It could be a steel cage. You might have to go meet him in the parking lot. You could just have a singles match. Braden and Grimwolf. Braden, a former winner of the Dollars and Cents briefcase. Grimwolf, former winner of the Royal Fumble. No holds barred. I guess I kind of forgot to make sure that we're in the proper arena as we are. We're at Raw in, let's just say, Des Moines, Iowa. For when we get out of the King of the Chaos tournament, we'll make sure that we're at the Edmonton Extra Life Arena. But Braden stomping away here. And God, I hate that every time. Just, your arm's not supposed to bend that way. Big gut wrench, but rolls through. And another one. Grimwolf is not a small man. Braden is tossing him around. And now just looking to snap the arm there, but Grimwolf nearly dislocating his leg to get out of that, but working and getting out of it all the same. Sometimes you just gotta use the mummy defense. Ooh, eat defeat. Oh, and Grimwolf has been busted open after a big knee to the face. Right in the top rope. Big knee to the outside. To the face as well. Looking to crack that wound open even more. Runs him into the steps. And like you think about some of the prizes that you could get out of the King of the Chaos tournament here. World title shot. You could get a world title shot. You could have guaranteed access into the Dollars and Cents briefcase match next year. You could, the briefcase has been used. You could just get the briefcase. You could see your skills improve. You could see them get worse. You could see a future tag title shot. It could be nothing. You don't know. That's the beauty and the tragedy. That's the beauty and the tragedy of the King of the Chaos tournament. There's so much of the unknown, but yet you keep coming back for more. As Grimwolf gets a table. Now it appears the match starting to turn a little bit into Grim's favor here since grabbing the table. Big line on the outside. It could be feast or fired. Asterix, we will not fire. Springboard crossbody to the back. Kicks out at one. Big standing shooting star from the big man. Calls him up. Goes under. Big sit-out powerbomb. Springboard. Oh, what a kick. Calls him up. What's he thinking? Big Rana. Big man Rana. That just stacks him up into a Styles Clash. Rolls him over. 1, 2. No. The blackout. The blackout. Go behind. Oh, and then a big time lariat. Bringing the match back to, well, bringing it back for a second. Now Grimm going for the table. Perhaps maybe going to be his undoing now is that insistence on the table. Braden stomps out that arm. Is that his big elbow and arm? Stomps him. Still working that arm and still don't like that. 1. No, not quite even a 2 count there. Stomps to the gut. Starting to twist and wrench that knee and that leg, and I'm pretty sure that leg is touching the back of his head. It doesn't matter. Braden gets out of it. Knocks him down, gets him back up. Into the cover. 1, 2. It's over. Grimwolf is moving on.
Here is your winner, the Innovator.
Gritty performance by Grimwolf there, but will the blood loss get to him? Who will he see in the second round? Or I guess in the semis. Will it be Lisa or will it be Greg? No holds barred again. Oh my God! Oh, Jesus! A little short brainbuster there. A springboard moonsault. A little short elbow. Lisa's still wearing Genshin World Order colors. I think we had a meeting about that. Well, I mean, we kind of did, but... Oh! Springboard to the outside. That meeting was found footage that I had in the... that was given to me in the archives here. Pipe Guy and Fails definitely did not... they were not a fan of being up 2-1 in the tag title contender match and coming up short. As Lisa throws Greg into the ref. The Genshin World Order implode tonight, by the way. Pile driver. When did Greg get a pile driver? 1. No. When did he get a pile driver? Calls her up. Didn't get all of it. Didn't get all of whatever he was planning to do there, but it kind of worked. Big flying chop. Got all of that one, though. Rolls through and... Oh, right, it's no holds barred. Like, her foot is quite literally, like, dangling into the rope. How is this still going? But, right. No holds barred. Ropes will not save you. Ooh, especially if you take a suplex into them, that's gonna make it worse. Right hand, go behind, up, and... Ooh. Interesting backbreaker variant there. Mounted punches. Stomp. Pulling her up. Pulls him up and into a lion tamer. But too much lower body strength there from Greg. Gets out of the lion tamer. Probably looking for somebody's chain. And bit of a wacky frog splash there, but uh-oh. Clash. Cover. 1, 2. Greg took a bit of a beating in the first round match. Greg got through pretty quickly. Greg likely has on the immediate, he's probably got a bit of an edge in that he didn't take a lot of damage. We also could end up having a brotherly showdown here in the finals. So, now time for the younger brother in Travis to see if he can get past Sheila in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Falls Count Anywhere. Strikes, swinging wildly, judo flip. And then stomping Travis out. Both of them given a little bit of time to recover here. That or the magical Senzu Bean Factory just working overtime. Calling him up. Bit of a wacky diving clothesline, but goes for a cover. Ref taking the long way to get there. Not even a 1 count. Big clubbing blow to the back. Ooh, the Inzagiri to get out of that. Travis, though, looking to try and get some momentum going. That was one thing that very much stymied Insane, was drop kick to the mush. Was Insane really couldn't get out of the starting blocks and get any sort of momentum going. And anything that he did get, Sheila would just run him over instantly. Whereas it looks like Travis is able to kind of keep Sheila off her game, keep her on her toes, and playing defense as she gets out of whatever he was planning. Locks him up. Bounces him off the apron. Contemplating her next move. Not much for contemplating. Throws him across. This time the announce table. The announce table has been cleared of a couple of things. There's still a bunch of water bottles and monitors there. Throws him off the barricade. Stomp to the knee. Another stomp to the knee. This time on the hammy. That one was a gut kick. A little lower, and we'd be a little concerned, but it is Falls Count Anywhere, so I imagine the rules don't completely apply. Stomps him in the hand. Oh, right in the bicep. Just a methodical drubbing right now. Working away the arms. Clinches him up. Travis gets out of it. Strike, go behind. Ooh, and then an edge-o-matic. But Sheila just, hey, how's it going? Gets right back up. Drop kick. Travis planning. Top rope. Big lunging drop kick to the outside. Into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. Closer than I thought it was going to be. Might have stunned her, might have just like... Might have gotten her attention there. Suplex. Back to basics. The suplex. Counter, throws him into the ring. Both of them go for flying moves. Both of them come up empty. Sheila drags him to the corner. Sets him in the corner. Switches him up. Ugh. Kicks him in the leg. Taunting. Flexing on him. And then just violent face wash. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. Gonna need a little more than that. Stomp him in the hands again. Blocks it. Get a roll through. 1. No. Rolls him, stacks him. 1. Nope. Counters it back over. No. And then, nothing pretty or technical about that, just kick them in the spine. As Travis grabs the kendo stick and throws her at her while she's getting up. Uh-oh. This is how we put away Cade. Throw the hunt. Into the cover. 1, 2, and it's over. Travis has made it to the finals.
Here is your winner, Travis!
He kept the pressure up. He kept the pressure up, which yeah, that's only a little bit of a drubbing. I believe we call that, belt. That is belt to ass. That is heavy duty belt to ass. Now on the other side of the bracket. It's an accurate statement. Grimwolf, Greg, last man stand. Oh no. Travis is going to be in such good shape for this because last man standing, these two are going to kill each other. Ooh, hook kick. Missing the springboard crossbody though. Go behind. They're really hugging it out here. Wrestling takedown. That was what busted him open last time. Here's Grim. Grim might have gotten stitched up in the back there because that knee didn't open anything up. Drop down. Leapfrog. Drop kick. Pulls him up. Locks him up. They're pushing into the corner. Clean break. Locks him up. Here we go again. Jockeying for position. Pushes him back into the corner. Referee's gonna separate him. Clean break. Oh, no clean break. But then Greg misses. Grim does not. Grimwolf trying to be, was trying to be gently with the clean break. Greg didn't abide, and now he's paying for it. Springboard clothesline. Forearm, more actually. Referee's at count of 1, 2. Ref's running through that count there pretty quickly. Oh, goes to the well again and misses. Low spear of the knee. Looks like a chop block. Chop block from the front. Calls him up. Big man Rana. Big man forearm. Big man shooting star. Picks him up. Springboard into the kick. Rolls down low. Is he looking for his table again? No, he's got a kendo stick. And he's not wasting any time, and it's already broken. He got 2 good swings out of it, and he shattered it. Stacks him up, and using his own move against him. Refs should have counted 2. And refs counting. Grim celebrating. Greg is yet to even move. Oh, he's getting up, though. Whiffs. Few body kicks, and now they're just trading strikes here. Chop. Greg blocks. Eats a chop. Throws a right. Chop. Greg gets the better of that exchange, though. Didn't miss that time. Ref said a 1. He's got to do some more damage, though. Pops up, and... Oh, you knew that was coming. You knew that was coming. You wasn't going to let... Greg wasn't like Grimwolf going to use his move without some repercussions. Is he going to get up? He's going to get up. Made it to a count of 6. Uh-oh, but rolls through. This isn't going to win him the match, but it's going to wear him down. Working the knee. Well, maybe it might. Grim's kind of struggling to get up here. I don't know if a last man standing match has been won by way of a leg submission. In a way, it's sound logic. You completely compromise the leg. You can't really, well, stand up. But I don't think I've ever seen that. That's Greg continuing to find very interesting ways to win matches in this league. So credit to him. And now he faces his brother in the finals of the King of the Chaos tournament. They couldn't get it done against the tag champs. Yet they've somehow... Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me. It's a casket match. It's a casket match. Time is at 12:39 on live time. I'm flipping a coin now. Heads Travis, tails Greg. If this passes 20 minutes, we're solving this problem. I know who's winning this match. If they don't figure it out, I know who is. Suplexes. Travis. And the funny thing is, Greg, this is not the first time that you've been in a casket match with this. So, you best figure it out. Just gets cracked in the head in the corner. Looks to call him up. Big spinning uppercut. Travis opens up the casket. Calls him up. Big crossbody. He's going to march him toward the casket. Travis understanding what he needs to do. Is he going to be able to put it away? No, Greg is going to break that casket through, and he's going to... All right. Okay, maybe these two are on to something here. Maybe knowing that there needs to be a winner, they might actually get to it. We may actually get a winner here instead of having to force the problem. Instead of force solving the problem. Travis thrown into the steps, though. Greg throws him toward the casket. Kind of brushes against it. Doesn't really get all of it on the casket. Big knee to the head. Scoops him up. Now throws Travis into the casket. Oh, you're going to need to do more than that. Travis has the cane. Greg shuts the casket door. Greg gets lid. In the back. Greg gets out of it. Goes low. And a destroyer on the outside. Travis going to open up the casket again. Swift kick in the spine. In the steps. It's got up, going up. Elbow to the back. Ow. Just a few soccer kicks to the head. That's fine. Knee to the head. I can't remember, was that in Edmonton with that game, or was that a... Ooh! Thrill of the Hunt on the kendo stick. That was in Edmonton. That was in Edmonton. Ooh, and Greg runs into the casket, but it shuts the lid in the process. That was in Edmonton. Greg blocking the getting bounced off the casket. Travis, though, not so lucky. Knocks him down. Reopens the casket. Throws him around it. We've seen this type of strategy before. The last time we had a casket match, it didn't end well for either of them. It ended with a lot of time wasting and stalling. And we're not doing that this time. Travis to grab a chair and cracks his older brother in the head. He's going to bring him around, and he's going to stop. He's going to throw him into the ring. He's going to slowly get up. Mounted punches. Trying to get back into this is Greg. Greg perhaps maybe looking to try to get Travis into the casket there. Gets him into the casket. I don't think he's done near enough. Greg having some problems. Did not even attempt to close the casket lid. Right hand from Travis. Sets him up in the ropes. Throws him into the casket. Remembering that he needs to close the casket. He's struggling. Greg keeps it open. Circling around the ring again. Greg grabs the kendo stick. Greg drops the kendo stick as he ate a drop kick. Greg throws Travis off the casket. Throws him in the casket. Remembers that he needs to shut the casket. Nowhere near enough damage yet. Travis taunting in the corner. Bad idea. In the back. Into the ring post. Goes out of the corner into a bomb. Picks him up. Locks him up. Throws him into the casket. Tries to shut the casket. Unable to shut the casket. Travis walking away. Perhaps looking for another weapon. Eats a clothesline. Elbow to the knee. Punches to the knee now. They're working where I can't really see him. Greg goes through, goes for the leg. Really likes going for the leg. I mean, that going for the leg strat has been... It has worked wonders for him. Into the ring steps. Travis calling him up. Picks him up. Phantom driver. Stomp to the gut. Elbow to the back. Throws him into the steps. Throws him into the steps again. Throws him into the steps the third time. Misses the flying elbow to the outside. Kicks him right square in the cherries. And is going to march him toward the casket. Power bombs him into the casket. Greg not wasting any time. Travis able to count. Back here again. The mist! He hits him with the blue mist. Greg out cold in the corner there. Travis was cooking something, but apparently decided against it as soon as Greg got up. Chop, chop, stomp. Sit-out powerbomb. You boys got less than 10 minutes. You boys got less than 10 minutes, so this decision's getting made for you. Another destroyer. Up and phantom driver. Now they're not even fighting anywhere near the casket. Back into the stairs again. Phantom Driver number 5. I feel like with the number of finishers that he's hit, he has hit his Phantom Driver like 5 times. Greg probably shouldn't have a head left. And yet, it seems that Greg is sort of the only one that remembers this is a casket match, and he needs to throw his opponent in the casket. Oh. Travis remembered now. Throws him into the casket. He's going to try to shut the casket. He's really struggling. Is he going to get it? He got him! Spoiler alert, it was going to be him that won it. Travis has won the King of the Chaos tournament. What does he win? Let's bring up the I forgot it. I need to click that over. He picks up. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, dang it.
Oh no. You hate to see it when he goes through a tournament like that. Puts in all that work. Oh, and he ends up with nothing. And he gets nothing. Oh no. Oh, that's a real ouchie, bro.
There's a hurricane coming through.
He had quite the run, and then it all fell apart. However, in saying that, no rest for the wicked between the two of them. Because we've got a Brawl Shaw street fight. The Brawl Shaw street fight is a bunch of the wrestlers here all happen to be from the same place. Mill home, old Bashaw. So maybe if Travis is lucky, he can take out a little bit of aggression for not getting anything in the tournament. As we head to the parking lot, and we are underway in the Brawl Shaw parking lot brawl. Parking lot street fight. Greg, Cole, Branson, Travis going after each other there. Go behind by Greg, throws Branson toward a car. Travis has a pylon. Greg striking combo to Branson. Cole knocks down Travis. Looks like he's got him in a chin lock. a chin lock in a street fight. We have seen it all, ladies and gentlemen. A chin lock in a street fight. Nice suplex into neckbreaker, though, by Greg. Throws Cole toward a pylon. Winds up and ends up eating punches for taunting. When will they learn? Front suplex. When will they learn indeed? As Branson bounces Travis off the hood of the car. Greg battling with Cole just at the corner of the screen there. Keep your eye on that back suplex as Branson gets Travis up into a Samoan drop. Kick to the spine. Again, nothing technical, but it doesn't have to be. Big line from Branson to Travis as the King of the Chaos tournament winner appears to not be getting a lot of that, maybe not getting any of that aggression out after not really getting anything out of winning that tournament. Scoop and a slam. Cole goes for a pylon. Branson shifting gears now, going after Cole. Press into slam, mother effing bomb. Throwing some heavy leather with the strikes. Greg and Travis are fighting. I can't see them. Branson belts Cole with a... Oh, Greg is a door. Travis with an STO. Branson still beating people with a pylon. Have you considered the door? Have you considered the ambulance that's right there? Have you considered anything other than a pylon? Uh-oh. Pile driver on the pavement! Dear God, his neck! I think his neck's thicker than a gorilla torso and a country boy can't survive, but... Uppercut to the back. Cole opening up the ambulance. Throws Branson away from the open doors of the ambulance. Cole just scoops Branson up like it's nothing. Greg, fireman's carry, Ushigoroshi. Cole taking Branson back toward the ambulance. Walking well away from the ambulance. Greg kind of lines both of them. Backdrop. With a bit of a driver into it. Branson, though, scoops him up. Suplex beside the leaning tables. Doesn't put him through the leaning tables. Cole just falling into frame there. Big back suplex. You will be. Everybody is on Community Chaos. Took some Neo, headed to sleep. He gets a pass because the brisket was awesome. Judo flip. Cole was thinking table for a second, but then jawbreaker. Was thinking table, but then he saw somebody come barreling at him. The tables are nice. Throws Greg into the plants, into the cement planters. Chop. Punches. More punches. Have we mentioned punches? Chop block from Greg to Travis. Cole heading toward. Was thinking. I thought he was going to go to the planters, but he was looking beyond the planters. Atomic drop. Walks up. Scoop. Was thinking slamming on the car there, but. Travis walks up. They're heading for the car again. Cole really wants to do something with that car, but he is not getting anyone in position to do anything with that car. As they get close and they just counter out of it. With the big knee drop. Walks up. Big running knee lift from Cole. Gets Travis up. Walks him up. Throws him into the car. Greg found a metal pipe, he threw at somebody. Atomic drop. Gut kick. And now Branson just tossing Cole around, ends up throwing him on the roof of the car. Big line to Travis, though. And Branson picks him up. Gut kick. Scoop and a slam. Greg throws Cole away. Branson reverses. Gets reversed. Falls down. Greg picks him up. Walks him up. Double punch. Cole taking Greg out of frame. I think he just got hit with a stunner. I think Greg just got hit with a stunner off screen. There is a rolling scaffold. And Branson once again grabbing a pylon. I don't know why he is super keen on the pylon. I think Cole just got hit with the mist. I think Cole just got hit with the blue mist or the green mist. Jumping sidekick from Travis into Branson. Cole is laid out, as is Branson. Up and short brainbuster. Travis gets right back up though. Big line and Cole is gone. And Branson grabs a pylon again. Again, do not know what the obsession with the pylon is. Walks up. Travis walks Greg by the scaffolding there. There's some chairs. Looks like a very goofy musical chair setup, and Travis just stole Greg's move. Oh, there's a pane of glass. There was a pane of glass on those chairs. Up and running dropkick. Travis into the pane of glass. Calling Greg up. Knee to the head. Knee to the back of the head. Big boot to Branson, though. Greg is in trouble. Greg is in a lot of trouble there. Travis is a chair. Puts down the chair. Maybe he didn't want that one. Maybe he wanted a different one. Eats a pair of lines and uh-oh. Branson's got him up. Power bomb into the chair. And Greg is down to the King of the Chaos winner. And Branson scoops him up. Running fireman's carry. Mounted punches. Is he going to grab the hammer this time? He is grabbing the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer south of the border. Has to call him up and just keeps driving the sledgehammer into him. Throws him toward the vacant emptiness of the lot here. Stomps him in the hands. Yeah. Leg lariato. Heading back toward the cars now. You've seen the damage that can be done by those cars. But will they be able to do anything to each other with it? Heading toward the SUV. Heading toward the small SUV. Drop kick. Goes low. Oh no. Oh God! Another pile driver on the pavement this time. A destroyer pile driver. Branson reverses. He's not done yet, but God, the number of times he's been dropped on his head on the pavement here. And how was he thinking? Powerbomb? Powerbomb on the car? Powerbomb on the car. Wasting some time here as he is going for something. Ducks through the drop kick. Sends him up into the Phantom Driver. Sledgehammer. Bresson avoids the sledgehammer. Gotta wonder if maybe throwing the hammer down, saying I don't need it. Gotta wonder if that's gonna come back to haunt him. And the pylon. The return of the prodigal pylon. Bresson avoids the pylon. Gives him a headbutt. Throws him into the rolling scaffold. Go behind. Shoots up. Side slam. Now gonna take him toward the cars. No. Chop. Goes low. Big shot to the body. And he grabs a pylon. And he grabs a pylon. And proceeds to beat Travis with a pylon. Throws him toward the car. Back toward the SUV again. He's got him up though. Phantom Driver. Kicks him in the head. Uh-oh. Sends him up. Plants him with a power bomb. Phantom Driver! Oh my god! They are going hell for leather now. They don't care. They are going to end each other. And he's gonna end it with the pylon. Oh my god, he actually ended it with the pylon. Oh my god, he actually ended it with the pylon. The most dangerous weapon in that parking lot. It's not the pane of glass, the chairs, the sledgehammer, the cars. It's a pylon. It's always a pylon. Take on Penguin and Grimwolf.
Stand back.
And for the first time in a little while, we're actually back in the arena we're supposed to be in.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta,
Insane. Marching to the ring here.
210
Did not have a good go of it in the first round.
The Dragon, Brian
Not a great run in the first round there, but gotta put that behind him now. It's focus on the now. Dwelling on the past will not do you any favors. We have also passed the halfway mark of game day here. After these two put a bit of a beating on each other here. Will they be able to coexist long enough to take on a fairly well-established team here? Be intrigued to see. Slamming the gold phone down. As here comes Penguin and Grimwolf. I still don't know where we managed to hide that car. I have found footage of backstage beatdowns sent to me. I have no idea where we have that car. How do we get it from show to show? How is it that rusted, but still runs like it's brand new? They all hyped up, all ready to go. Underway and Insane is immediately starting off hot here. Starting off hot and fast. Trying to take it to Penguin right away. And with a roll of the dice. Into the cover. One. No. Gonna need a little more than just a roll of the dice. Falcon Arrow. A Falcon Arrow from Penguin. And a boot to the spine. Behind chicken wing. Big double chicken wing. May not win them the match right away, but it's bits and pieces. It's laying a foundation. Double knees to the face, not even a 1 count. Punches and chops. Up. And another Falcon Arrow. A lot of Falcon Arrows. In comes Grimwolf. Had a good showing in the first round. Not so lucky in the second round of the King of the Chaos tournament here, but good strikes. Sit out. Scoop slam. 1. No. Sheila gets the tag. In comes Sheila on Grimwolf here. Deadlifts him. Slams him. Ground and pound. Stomping him out. Rolls him over. Knee to the face. Picks him up. Oh. Wolf gets out of it. Chop. Chop. Overhand. Uppercut. Into the cover. 1. blocks and slap. Goes to the body. Off the ropes. Boss man slam. Grimm with the tag. In comes Penguin. Little combo and... Well, I thought it was going to be Alabama there, but nope. Shoots up almost more of like a... It's got like a white noise there. Penguin taking the long way around to getting a boot in the face. I don't know if that was the plan, but... Neckbreaker. Picks her up. Scoop. Into bear hug. And Penguin breaks out of the bear hug. Clap to the ears to get out of there. And a line. Walks away. There's a tag. Graham slowly stalking his opponent. Scoop. Right across the face. Right in front of her partner, too. That's got to be psychological more than it is physical. I mean, it's doing some pretty good damage, but that's got to be psychological, is being that close to almost tag out and get out of the jam. Low springboard moonsault into the cover. One. Oh. Low springboard moonsault again. Second rope. Calls him up. Meteora. Flip dive. Keeping the pace on the big guy. Lines him out of the ring. Off the ropes. Big dive to the outside. Keeping the pressure on him. Ducks through, eats a line. I think he was trying to throw him into something there, but up and... Oh, on the outside with a clash. Some big soccer kicks. Referee's at a count of 7. Takes the turnbuckle pad off. Springboard flip powerbomb and restarts the ref's count though in doing that. I think Insane made it into the ring regardless, but springboard cutter back into the ring. Referee now fixing the turnbuckle that Grim Wolf took off. Insane going for something, but missed all of it. Big drop kick though from Grim. Tags in Penguin. Picks him up. Jawbreaker to get out of. Penguin was cooking something, but didn't get any of it. Tags in Sheila. Sheila now runs at Penguin. Eats a kick. Tags in Grim. Picks up Sheila. Catches the kick. Belly to belly suplex. Penguin kind of a little bit of friendly fire there, but still managed to get, flips out of the kick. Enziguri. Soccer kicks in the face. Tags in Penguin. They're keeping each other fresh, keeping each other kind of healed up there. Making sure nobody's in there for too long. Boot to the mouth. Into the cover, hooks the leg, Insane not doing anything to help. Knew she was gonna kick out probably. Kicks out at 1. Looks up. Sends her into the corner. Makes the tag. What are they cooking? Scoops her up. Big double back suplex. Penguin slides out of the ring. Grimwolf sends Sheila into the corner. Nobody in that corner for tags or anything. That's just big boot. And why are you taunting? Why were you taunting? Falling powerbomb. Calls him up. Scoops him up. Big powerbomb. Right in front of his partner. Kicks out at one again. Punch to the back. Off the ropes. Grimwolf hits the referee. Misses insane entirely. Hits the ref. Goes low with the kick and then flips over. That was an interesting variant that I have not seen too often. Oh, he was about to launch him, but I don't think he got all of that. Penguin runs in to save Grimwolf. I don't think he got all of whatever he was planning to do there. Blade Runner. 1, 2. Got him.
Here are your winners. Shelley! And the
Well then.
All-American, the Dragon, Bryan Danielson!
Did not see that one coming. Alright, before we get the next match going here, we are going to take a quick TV timeout. Get yourself some refreshments. We're back. Alright, up next, some triple threat action here. As soon as I find it. As friend of the community, Mr. Patrick Dunn takes on Rogue Convoy, takes on Cascade. Triple threat action. Does the slide stop here? Or is
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Albany, New York, weighing in at 205 pounds.
I don't know what you do at this point. It's like it's the best way I can describe this for Cade right now. It's a long scoring slump for a scorer for a goal scorer who they're known for, you know, you're putting up 30, 35 a year, but you're 15, you're struggling, you're halfway through the season, and it doesn't seem like you're gripping the stick too tight, the routine's all out of whack here. You just gotta figure it out. You gotta come out of the distraction. You gotta get back to what you know. I don't know if it's maybe it's the no longer No longer trying to jump dudes before the match.
And his opponents, first from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 275 pounds.
Rogue lights the arrow. And is off to the ring again. I think that's a mostly metal backpack, but that somehow bends. I don't know how that works. And I don't want to know either. Because it feels like it shouldn't. Hits the mat. Shoots the arrow. And he's ready to go. And I know we didn't talk about the other two that much, but it's sort of the ever-present thread here is the massive losing skid that Cade has been on since tournament. Makes the semis, bows out in the semis to the eventual winner, and then has to defend the title against him. I understand that's gonna get in your head that you gotta face him again, but to lose as decisively as he did, and then to just continue on this downward spiral, it's almost baffling how it's come to that. I don't know if they're chanting NXT or Anarchy. But either way, we're underway. Rogue goes downstairs, flexes at Pat, just brushing it off. Big open hand slap. Tries for a springboard. Cable rolls through into the cover. Pat breaks it up. Goes for a stomp. Rogue just big man counters out of it. Big clubbing blow to the back. Chop. That got his attention, but I don't know if he wanted to get his attention. Big backdrop. Rogue. Big man dropkick. Pat with a low dropkick of his own there. Catches Rogue right in the head. And a flapjack, go behind. Side slam into a cover. One. Unable. He's got to do some more damage than that. You're not gonna just put him away that easy. Also the side. Also away again. Cade's grabbed a kendo stick. Busted over Rogue's head. Now just teeing off on everybody here. Goes to a cover on Pat. Rogue breaks it up. Go behind on Cade. Drag him toward the ropes. Cade's gonna get out of it though. Eats a big dropkick, and the big man is down. They were able to chop down the redwood finally, and now the big man is down. Lest we forget the tear and the rampage he went on in the Royal Fumble. And I think these two certainly remembers why they are just teeing off on it right now, but Cade into full mount, raining down punches. Rogue's been busted open. Grabs Cade. Throws him into Rogue and the apron there. Rogue picks him up. MF bomb. Reverses Cade into the steps. Misses the senton though. Cade. Forgetting the golden rule to not be taunting like that. Cade rolling back into the ring. Rogue picks Pat up. Pat, running man's in place. Eats a big jumping kick. Goes Rogue and just eats it like nothing. Elbow to the back of the head. Pat springs back up. Cade rolls back into the ring. Rogue thrown across the outside. Cade beats. Just laying in the forearms. Tried to combo into that with the kendo stick, but no luck was Rogue having with that. It's a good idea, though. Big open hand slap. Snapmare. Slides around. House call. Misses the big stomp, though. Misses a big stomp, though, on Pat. And now Pat looking for a weapon. Another kendo stick. Gets kicked in the head, though, into the cover. Referee taking the longest possible route. Knee. Strikes. Goes low. Ooh. Goes through with the wheel kick. Now Cade. Another kendo stick. In the back. Pat misses with the springboard Arabian press. Eats a massive stomp, though. The Rogue right back up to just kill Cade's momentum. Cade has been more or less in the driver's seat in this match. Rogue over the top. Wheelbarrow. DDT on the outside. Still everybody taunting. Rogue has the kendo stick into the stairs. Gets the stick away from Rogue into the steps. Those steps have been vital to the story of Edmonton Extra Life Wrestling here. Whether it's superstars hiding behind them to jump people, the constant battles in that corner. Those set of stairs in the top left corner. Bound to the story of this federation and this great sport. As Pat jumps back into the ring, Cade circles around the right side of the steps. To the back, into the ropes, drops down, Cade hits the ropes again, leaps him over. Spins around, gets a DDT off. And that was a very unique way to evade Rogue and catch him with a drop kick. Cade breaking up the cover after a little bit of showboating. Sends Pat into the corner. Misses with the murder kick. Go behind and now into a vice. As Cade grabs the kendo stick again. Throws it at Rogue. Goes low to the body. Pump kick. 1, 2. No, not yet. Again, he gripped the stick a little too tight. He thought he had that. And there's the murder kick. Into the cover. 1. Pat just breaks it up instantly. Goes low. Low. Stopping whatever Pat was planning there. Low. Drags K over the ropes. Scoops him up. And throws him off the ropes. K to the outside. Sends him off the ropes. Big man's him. And then gets stomped out and now calling him up. One way, one the other. And folks, skid is over. The losing skid is over. Cade back into the win column finally. There's the performance he was looking for. There's the performance he needed. Get back in the win column. Get back to doing what you know. Back to the know. Some cheeky six-man action coming up next. As D-Boy and... Well, D-Boy's always had a bit of beef with Braden, but they're kind of working toward, kind of fighting a common enemy here tonight. As D-Boy teams with the Cowboys, Braden Coconut Wrangler to take on the Mythical Dragon, Indie Trend, and Ashy Cake. Thriving. Trying. Punch him. Here comes D-Boy.
Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 264
Edge into the ring. There he goes. He's got a pair of Cowboys riding with him on this. Well, but maybe the Cowboys might have been able to get that. Done to try and get into the tag title match here at Community Chaos, but was unable to unseat Pretty and Pink, and that's why they are in the match. Look, a little bit of strutting. They are ready to go.
And at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Cowboy and Braden, Country Dominance.
Fair bit of pointing. Fair bit of pointing. Fair bit of knees wobbling. Even more pointing. Also, you're not going to believe it. We had a casket match that did not go 45 minutes to essentially a non-finish. We might actually be able to start doing casket matches. Which is great as we find that out toward the end of this game's life cycle. But, yep, casket matches are difficult. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it myself. And here come their opponents. is the Indie Dragons.
And the Dragon and Illustrious, the iconic duo.
A steady force in the tag team division. Don't have the gold to show it, but certainly not for a lack of trying. That being said, the Ethical Dragon does have that Royal Fumble win and is a former world champion. And if not for referee chicanery, Indie Trend likely has a claim to the title as well. But that was then. This is now. And in the here and now, they await their partner. Our mixed martial artist, submission magician. As we are set for 6-person tag action here. Was that supposed to go off, or did I miss? Oh, nope, there it is. Eventually I remember when that pyro goes off. But that day, evening, and night is not today. And now to borrow a little bit from some commentary from a few years ago. Hey, did you guys see the Avalanche scored 9 goals against the Oilers tonight? I'm a Flames fan. We don't score 9 goals in a fucking week. Strike exchanges out of the gate here into an arm drag. It's reference to the time that the Toronto Blue Jays nearly put up 30 against the Red Sox, and there happened to be SmackDown going on at the same time, and it was McAfee and Michael Cole on the call, and McAfee said it was like, they mentioned the Blue Jays thing, and then Michael Cole's like, I'm a Mets fan, we don't score 20 runs in a week. And they just sort of laughed it off. As the Indie Dragons putting the work to D-Boy here. D-Boy might want to make a tag there before he gets too many more stomps in the arm there. As the ladies are keeping each other fresh. Indie Dragons switching in and out. Ooh, eats an uppercut, misses the overhead though. Throws Dragon into her own corner. Clubbing blow to the back. Overhead to the back. Sets her back up again. Tosses her away. Springs up. That is a beefy moonsault. For one. That is a beefy moonsault for one. And then he eats a kick in the head. Knocks him down. Mythical Dragon tags in Indie Dragon. Tags in Indie Tron. Calls him up. Steps up. Big springboard drop kick. Into the cover. One. No. Cowboys just sitting watching this happen here as D-Boy is getting flattened. I mean, he gets a few shots in because he is just a big guy, and the ladies aren't doing that much damage. It's just more sort of a sustained run here as D-Boy finally tags out after, again, taking a bit of a beating, taking a bit of a hiding here from the ladies as Indie Trend gets Braden out of there. Goes low, chop, overhead, head kick. Snapmare. Off the ropes. Stomps over him. Big running drop kick. Locks him up. Throws him in the corner. Braden gets out of it. Ashley puts him right back in the corner, though. Spins him around. And sends him into the ring post. Falls into the corner. Yeah, the old Jeff Hardy spring kick. The old Jeff Hardy spring kick. I always thought that looked so cool. Braden with the reversal. Goes up. And oh my good lord. Just pulls her up hangman style, just choking her out as he's just hangs her up there. Those are the high kicks. Goes for the leg. Goes for the ankle. Got that ankle lock in there, but Indy able to roll out of it. Locks him up. Double leg. Stomp. When in doubt, stomp it out. One. Locks up. Into the corner. Sets him up. What is she? Heads up and uh-oh. The big old C4. Lance Braden deep in the ladies' own corner there. Fans are chanting, "This is awesome," and I have to agree with them. This has been awesome for one side. The guys have not been able to get anything going here. Again, it's like the one side just runs over the other here. Atomic drop into boot. And two. D-Boy and Coconut might have got their wires crossed there and accidentally hit each other. This Braden gets tossed into the... I think Dragon went for a tag there, but Ashley did not take the tag. Well, racks her up. Spin out. Into the cover. And Indy Trent saving her partner there. Into the corner. Dragon. Scoops up Braden. Scoop and slam. Doesn't go any more than that. Just a scoop and a slam. Two. So Coconut Wrangler and Ashley did not even get in the ring.
Here are your winners.
That was just the Indy Dragons and a sustained beating on both D-Boy and Braden. That was just a sustained beating. I don't know. I don't know what you try to. I don't know what you do about that. Like that was. Not sure why they can't seem to get her done when it comes time to either try to contend for the belts or win the belts, but absolute domination in that match there. Just like, he wants to talk about the whole like not letting them out of the starting blocks. That wasn't even not it. That wasn't even like. That wasn't even like not even out of the starting blocks. You had two people in that match were active passengers and just sort of watched the car ride as it happened. Now we head back to the underground. Dog Daytona seems to really like the underground. But he might be in over his head with this call out. Because the madman called out the former champion. One of these days, sooner rather than later, Fanboy will likely get his rematch for the world title. But some absolute madman, instead of an open challenge, he made the challenge. He wants to try and solve the problem that, admittedly, Shawn of the North was able to solve the problem. But he's the only one that has. And, I mean, arguably whoever threw him out in the Royal Fumble, but, like, that's the Royal Fumble. That's not pin or submission, or in this case, KO. As we head to the underground. Thought process here, sort of a thought processing as we're gearing up this underground fight here. I don't know if I can do. Can you do computer-controlled matches in Def Jam Fight for New York? Because if you can, this would have been a match that probably deserved a multiversal teleport to Def Jam Fight for New York. But I don't think you can. At least not conventional. Might have to, maybe some wonderful some wonderful modding chaps might be able to help you on that one. No countouts, no pinfalls. It's submission or KO.
NXT Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Dallas, Texas.
Dang it.
Weighing in at 200.
I kind of figured Fight for New York probably couldn't, but yeah, I mean, Vendetta still played more like a conventional, still kind of played more like a conventional wrestling game. You can still get pinfalls in Vendetta, whereas Fight for New York became just more like this, more like Bloodsport, where it's KO or submission, or whatever blazing move nonsense allowed you to pogo stick a guy's head into the dirt. Or death by train. Mid drop kick. As it's time to shift gears and get back into the fight here. Stomps out the knee. Going for the arm there. You're wondering. Interesting way to get out of that. But, the conventional way of doing things is, oh my god! The conventional way of doing things has not been Dog's MO at all since entering this. Dog misses a dive. Fanboy does not miss with the crowning. Conventional has not been Dog's way of doing things here, which is why he's basically running this underground like a fight pit boss. Knee to the arm there. Pulls him up. Powerbomb into the ring. Feels like that would have less impact because you're going from a lower to a higher. Suplex. Low elbow. Good bit of torque on that, though. Hey, sure, Joel. Well, thank you for coming in, and thank you for letting, thank you. We do hope as you're popping in here, you are enjoying the Edmonton Extra Life Wrestling Association and this underground fight. It's getting scrappy in here. The big man in the beard used to be the world champ, but one loss, but it's his only loss. Oh, I hear ya. As the oldest one, oh, believe me, they were perhaps unwilling participants in getting in being suplexed. Go. Ooh, what a curb stomp, busting Fanboy open, but Fanboy springing right back up, only to eat a Rana. And now Dog trying to choke him out. He's going for a trying to go for a bit of a triangle choke there, but doesn't get the arm wrapped in with the triangle. Runs into the ref and big rolling elbow. And now into a crab, and this is not looking good for Dog here. Power's right out of it, though. Big power out there, and now is he thinking Daytona's Law? He is thinking Daytona's Law. Holds him up. Fanboy's in trouble. Did Dog get the... No, he did not. Fanboy gets out of there. And now he's going to call him up. Just a big old elbow to the back of the head. And now Fanboy calling him up again. And another one. And it puts him down. So does that make Fanboy now the man of the pit? Like Dog was able to beat Cade in the first challenge when Cade answered the open challenge. Does that make Fanboy Bryant now the ruler of the pit? It does make the whole world title thing a little bit awkward, though, because I don't know if he's going to be able to get the world champ to come down and be like, yeah, we're going to fight here. Even though Sean's first reign was won in a match that more or less played out like a fight pit match, just happened to be in a steel cage right before the underground pit became a thing. But still alive and kicking. Still alive and kicking, Crown. But now it is time. It is time to take care of some business. Some business that has been brewing for a little bit. Some business where for life wasn't as for life for some. No. This has to do with a group. Well, a former group, now splintered. I'd received some backstage footage that, well, quite frankly, I can't show it. The beating that happened, I am not, I cannot in good conscience show that. What I can tell you is the Genshin World Order as a 4-man group is no more. There is Genshin World Hollywood for life.
The following contest on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 500.
Okay, that was not what I had you set to do.
And the wrestling, the Doom Brigade.
Okay, that wasn't what you guys were supposed to be doing, but okay. You know, bouncing around like happy-go-lucky guys after you beat the brakes off your old teammates, not great.
And their opponents, Gabriel.
Thank you for the lurk, and do enjoy your games. As the Genshin World Order Wolfpack, Reaper and Lisa looking to get some revenge after they were left laying in the backstage area between Royal Fumble and now. I can tell you this much: the final shot from that footage that I had was Reaper taking several chair shots and then taking a one-winged angel on the chair. It is a miracle that he is here right now looking to try and get a measure of revenge against the two that tried to take him out permanently. It looks like Pipe Guy's going to be starting in the ring against Reaper. Reaper, I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, gets the early exchange out of it. And gets him with a kick to the head. I don't know if toying with him is a good idea. You know firsthand what he'd be able to do to you, so I don't know if toying with him is a good idea. Throws him into the corner. Uppercuts him back into the corner. Down low. Running knee. Goes into the cover. Kicks out at 1. You know, they got the right. He's got the right idea though, is to keep the pressure on him and get a measure of revenge. And oh god, that still looks awful. Stomping on the arms like that never looks good. I mean, it looks devastating, I guess is. It's like it never looks good watching it, 'cause it's like, oh god, that just looks bad. Like that looks like that just hurts. Your arm is not supposed to bend that way. As Reaper tags in Lisa and back to the same thing. But Pipe Guy able to get out of there finally. And then a standing corkscrew moonsault. Crossbody dive. Springboard style. Picks her up. Walks her up. Off the ropes. Runs into each other. Scoop. Eight-second ride. Hits her with the 8-second ride. Throws her into the corner. There's a tag to fails. Pump kick. Running knee. And pushing moonsault. Unique double team offense from Genshin World Order Hollywood. As fails. Pulled into the corner by Lisa. Chop into the chest protector. Fails, blocks the next one though. Clothesline. Picks her up. Counters with the double leg. Goes downstairs again though, does fails. Throws her into the corner. Lisa gets out of it, though. But goal line into a sleeper. Walks in the rear naked, walks in the rear naked choke, but Lisa gets out of it, headbutts him with the hair that I don't know how she kept that under the hoodie without anybody noticing, but she did. Front face suplex. Reaper back into the ring. Fails, not even wanting to acknowledge him, keeping his back to him. Eats a head kick, though. Reaper. Misses the knee. In comes Pipe Guy. And uppercuts Reaper out of his shoes. Prettiest moonsault ever. Actually, no, I think that was just the best moonsault ever. I don't think it was the prettiest because it was missing a jump. Walks him up. Clashes him. Brings him up. Spinning back fist. Scooping a slam. Calls him up. It's kind of a distance away there, hombre. Hits the shotgun drop kick. All the same. Tags into fails. Stalking his prey. Clubbing overhead. Goes low. Overhead belly to belly. And now this is what you worried about for Reaper and Lisa is the sustained beating again. With the cover, 1 count. But getting into a triangle there. Five Guys saving the match for his team at the moment. Reaper ducks the drop kick. Chicken wing. Catch him with a suplex. Reaper, scoop, and a slam. That guy needing to get out of the ring. Got to save it for his team there. Reaper rolls him over. Goes into an armbar. He's really working the arm there on fails. Pipe Guy not overly bothered. Reaper walking away. Tags in Lisa. Fires herself up. And now going into a clover leaf. Fails just... They got the revenge.
Here are your winners.
That guy doing absolutely nothing to help Fails there. We may not see too much more of Hollywood if that keeps happening. Like, he just left him to the wolves. And now, it is time for your semi-main. In the semi-main event, we've got Reef Chaos defending the World Tag Team titles against Pretty and Pink. Ophelia Payne and Aerie versus Cordell and Mike the Ref. The tag titles are on the line. These two won the right to face the World Tag Champs there. They won the right to face the Tag Champs last month at the Royal Thump, where they won the four-way elimination tag match. after being down 2-on-1 on 1. They rallied the deficit and now find themselves on the precipice of greatness. Ophelia looking for a second run as tag champs, looking to go for her first with an actual member of the Edmonton Extra Life Wrestling crew, as her initial win was with one of the stand-ins, Sir Jester. What would happen to that dude? What would happen to Sir Jester? I think we left him behind a while ago. Probably hanging out with Paul Pugilist. That being said, these two have shown time and time again, you might be able to knock them down, you might be able to get them, you might be able to catch them slacking if they do, when the belts aren't on the line. But when the teal tag straps are on the line, when the lights are on brightest, that's when they shine. Looking to maintain the run of dominance they've been on, basically since last Community Chaos, when Mike won the King of the Chaos and won the Dollars and Cents briefcase out of that tournament, setting up more malarkey with the world title, but ensuring his place in Brief Chaos. It doesn't make the most sense, but it still does. In a way it does. They kept that title around Cade's waist toward the end there, but
the following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Extreme Underground World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Angel and Black.
Introductions getting underway here. Pretty and Pink.
And their opponents,
ready to rumble.
at a combined weight of 501 pounds, the Extreme Underground World Tag Team.
You're gonna have to find a way to chop down the ref, though.
And
The big man does not go down. You've gotta chop down the redwood. But you can't take your focus off of Cordell either. You put too much focus on the big man, Cordell will hit you from the skies. It's a perfect blend of power and speed, of base and flight. And we are underway. Ophelia whips Cordell in the corner. Quick tag immediately. And they're going to work. She's got the arm wrapped up. Axe handle off the ropes. And then a headbutt. Stomp and flex. And stomp again. At least with that, you're at least doing damage. It's not just a full-on taunt and flex while giving your opponent time to recover. Here you're still at least doing something. Quick tag, drop, into drop kick. As they are keeping Cordell in the ring there. They're not gonna let Mike even get in the ring at this point. It might just be what they need to do. Big knee to the arm. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. Probably a little closer than the champs would have liked there, but they're keeping the offense on him. They're not letting Cordell get it and get anything in there. Jawbreaker gets a bit of separation. And that separation was fun for a minute. Judo flip into armbar. Well, Cordell is able to twist around and get out of that, but again, sustained beating. Goes low. Sets up for a power bomb. And just power bomb. Nothing fancy, just power bomb. Kicks out at 1. He's got some fight in him. He's got that fighting spirit. But is it going to be enough? Into the corner. Tag. Drapes him. Holds him up. Another axe handle. This time to the back. Just drops him down on the mat there. He is in a bad way. Covering his own in Aries' corner there. 1 count. Feely stomps him in the hand. Stomps him in the chest. Cordell is just taking a beating here. He's picked up by his neck and then tossed aside. Bouncing her head off the turnbuckle. Running knee to the corner. And Cordell's got to tag in the ref. Cordell's got to tag in the ref at this point, or they are watching that tag title. They are watching that tag title slip away from them. Axe handle off the ropes, into the arm, into the corner. Turns around and just drives the shoulder into the midsection. Goes all the way back. Stomps. And then a low hesitation drop kick. Throws her into the corner. Cordell thought for a second he was going to get some separation, but nope, just gets powered up and slammed to the mat. Stomp to the back of the head. Goes in the corner. Manages to get out of there. Not for long, though. Tag back to Ophelia. Tag back to Aerie. Throws him into the ropes. Double back elbow. And they finally get Mike the ref in. As he just obliterates Aerie with that check. Walks her up. Puts her off the apron. Picks her up and just choke slams him from ground up to down again. And now just big knee to the face, and refs on a count of finishes on a count of 6. Mike throws Aerie back into the ring. My apologies. Refs on a count of 8, but they're back in the ring here, and throws him into the corner. And are you sure you want to do that? Tags Cordell back in. Double back body drop, but like, in comes Ophelia as Cordell eats a line into the cover. 1, 2. No. I might have had a hearty belly laugh if that clothesline was going to be the winner. Takes him up. Electric chair face buster. 1. Mike saving it for his team there. Went for the drop kick. But back to the task at hand there. Into the corner. There's the tag. Underhook. Big elevated DDT. And the wheelbarrow. And the wheelbarrow German with the assist. 1, 2. What is with teammates not helping each other?
Here are your winners.
That being said, we have new tag team champions. Pretty and Pink are now the tag team champions. Big ups to the new champs there. Wow. Absolutely taking it to the now former champs. Sort of in the same vein of how Brief Chaos took the titles from the Cowboys there. They kept the sustained pressure on and got the titles from them. But now it is time for the main event. We have been waiting for. The winner of the Royal Fumble. A superstar who has been so close so many times, only to fall apart at the last hurdle. Can he do it? Can Ray finish his story? Or will it be another chapter of heartache? Main event.
The following contest is scheduled for
This
and is for the Extreme
this is what you as a wrestler fight for.
Championship.
The main event. That world title match in the biggest event of the year. As our masked man here, Ray. So close. Finals of the tag title tournament. Finals of crowning the first world champion. And for all intents and purposes, he was putting on a clinic there. And then Airy just 5 moves of doomed him. And speaking of someone who, he's got more than 5 moves of doom. He can beat you in many a different way. Be it choke you out, drop you on your head, strike you out. I can't say I condone the jersey, but I do condone that he is a fighting champion. I condone that both of them have elected to not partake in any shenanigans. No jumping anybody before we get into the ring. There's been a bit of a rampant problem as of late. We've had, especially in our championship matches, guys getting jumped before they get in the ring.
But I think these two, they understand the gravity of the moment here.
Sean, the only three-time champion, currently sitting as reigning and defending.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
We've seen one monumental title change already.
58 pounds.
Will we see a second?
And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Extreme Underground World Champion, Sean.
He never takes the headphones off. You gotta wonder, what's he listening to? What is he playing to get himself in the zone? And with that, we are underway. Locks up in the middle. Jockeying for position. Ray starting to push him into the corner there. Clean break. Nice little sunset flip there. Little sunset flip powerbomb. Sean though coming back up. Gets a jab. And belly to belly. Into the cover immediately though. Hooking the leg. One. No. Misses with the jab. Ray goes to the body. Back elbow. Quick strikes, and that's probably what Ray's gonna have to do here is strike quick, strike often, and keep the pressure up. Big hesitation drop kick in the middle of the ring there. Do not let up for a second. A lot of punches. So I think that's what it's been. Is that hesitation. That not pulling the trigger when you needed to. And it coming back to haunt you. Drapes him through the ropes. Little jawbreaker through the ropes there. Spaceman dive. Spaceman dive to the outside. Ray is not taking any chances. Standing shooting star on the outside. And then a kick in the spine. He is... Ooh, but Sean, though, gets him in the head to get him out of that, to get out of that. Walks up. Throws him into the barricade. Goes low with the line to the back. Shoulder claw on the outside. Backs him up. Throws him off. Ref said a count of 6. Ref said a count of 7. Both men make it back in. Ray eats some jabs though now. Goes to the gut. Club to the back. Sean's firing up. This is not what Ray wants right now. Do not want him firing up. That is when things are going to start to get bad for him. That's when he's still going to end up in that deep water. And speaking of deep water, there he goes into the clutch. There he goes into the clutch. Is Sean going to choke him out? Is Sean going to choke him out right here and now? Is that... Ray's breaking free. He's not done yet. Sends him into the corner. Props him up. Goes up. Top rope wheelbarrow facebuster. Wheelbarrow bulldog into the cover. 1, 2. No. He's made of sterner stuff than that, but he's calling him up. Is he thinking? Salida del Sol into the cover. 1, 2. He did it. He did it. Quick and dirty to the point, but he did it. The Miracle King. He
finished his story. He finished the story. Ray can call himself a champion. That's what this is made of. It's moments like that. The culmination of the story. The build, the thrill, the agony, the shot, and making the most of that shot. Big props. Both title changes tonight. And big up to Travis for winning the King of the Chaos tournament. Didn't net anything out of it, but...
Just, I guess it is what it is on that, but